It's Saturday in Tuscaloosa as we welcome you to the SEC on ESPN. From Bryant-Denny Stadium, Alabama, looking to bounce back after their 8-game win streak was snapped with Eastern Illinois. Program out of the OVC that is coming in tough form. They have lost 6 in a row. They have 25 players out for the season, and now you're at Saban Field, Bryant-Denny Stadium on a Saturday in November with Alabama still very much alive for the college football playoff race and an SEC championship appearance. 3 missed tackles on the lone touchdown allowed. And they've got their ears pinned back on 2nd and 11. First sack of the afternoon belongs to Tim. They're plus 10 in the first 9 weeks of the season, one of the best in college football. Couple of missed tackles there, pushing the pile, and that's an Eastern Illinois first down. On 3rd and 15, the Panthers with Charles Kellum run for 17. The offense off the field, and instead, Eastern Illinois moves the chains. LaCrue on the run, bobbled ball, and it's intercepted.
Defense had the most takeaways per game in the SEC. They got none last week, and then here on just the second drive, what an incredible catch, pinning the ball against the wide receiver Darius Smith. Dijon Lee, what incredibly athletic play.
3rd and 3 test for Grubb, Ty Simpson in this Alabama offense. They keep it on the ground, trying to establish that run. Not going to get there. Needed 3, only got 1. Jawan Nixon.
They're going to go for it here, Jay.
Trying to convert on 4th down. Eastern Illinois jumped. It's a free play. Simpson throws. It's caught. Isaiah Horton. Simpson, good protection. Steps up, fires it over the middle. Finds Horton again inside the 10 for another Alabama first down.
Daniel Hill in at running back here.
He had a nose for the end zone last week against Oklahoma. Gets the ball here. Diving to the pylon. He's just short. Cam Miller behind him. Gets the carry into the end zone to open the scoring. Touchdown, Alabama.
William Sanders playing the H-back, coming through and getting a nice kick-out block. Hitting that ball right up in the A-gap there. Gets it back to the offense. They go down and score. And the thing you love about Lawson, too, is he didn't come in starting right away, but he's earned his position, and he has been a fantastic.
On the opening drive for Eastern Illinois, Dijon Lee had the interception. Takeaway, such a big part of this program. And they got nearly another here. Fumble to the 1-yard line. Tim Keenan pried it free. Touchdown.
And it was Tim Keenan who, on the last series, had the big play in the backfield.
We need to be fast and aggressive. They load up on the punt block attempt. Mason Miller gets it away cleanly. Cole Adams the return. Back into Panthers territory past the 40. Beat Auburn in the Iron Bowl and potentially win an SEC championship and make a run at the college football playoff. Have to get that run game improved. And handoff. Right up the middle, Daniel Hill. After 2 touchdowns against Oklahoma a week ago, Hill finds the end zone again.
Right guard, watch 75 with the chip and then the push, the kick out. A beautiful hole for Daniel.
Wolf gets rid of it quickly. It was deflected to the line of scrimmage and nearly intercepted.
That's what Kane Womack told us yesterday. He felt like, you know, they're finally really playing fast with the block punt.
Now getting it on special teams. A block punt gives Alabama excellent field position.
That makes number 6. Really just coming right up the pipe.
Luke Metz, the freshman linebacker.
Him today and see what he can do.
Freshman out of Mississippi. Elite explosives and vision if he can find the hole. Simpson checks it down to him. Deere makes the catch. Takes it inside the 10-yard line. A lot has been made after his miss heading into halftime against Oklahoma. Seen yelling at the long snapper David Byrd for a high snap. Kalen DeBoer told us, look, the entire operation needs to be better. Good snap, good hold, but Talty missed it. from 28 out, and the boos ring out at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
I think that may be what's going on with Talty.
Based off the reaction of the crowd, the boos rang out immediately. That noise is not going to get any quieter heading in to Auburn next week.
Welcome back to Tuscaloosa, where Connor Talty just missed a chip shot field goal, and he's visibly frustrated here on the sidelines. He came over and put both hands up on this sideline shade and leaned in just in disappointment.
To make sure they get him some more field goal opportunities so he can flush that thing out.
Here's what's incredible. Alabama up 2 touchdowns. The defense has been outstanding, and all anybody is going to want to talk about is Connor Talty at that 28-yard missed field goal. Miller running left, gets a couple of blocks, has the first down and more into Eastern Illinois territory at 10, so very much in the field. 2nd and 9, Simpson dumps it off to Kevin Riley. He tumbles forward right at the line to gain for the first down. Play action, Simpson throws off his back foot. Great catch. Kevin Riley went low to grab that one, takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
By Ty Simpson, and also you see an open guy, you get the ball out of your hand. Don't pass up open guys. Oh, a little bit behind him.
The great catch stays into the backfield. Gets the carry, bulldozes his way into the end zone for another Alabama touchdown. Kicker in college football, but the Crimson Tide. You go to Auburn and win, you will be in.
Winning solves the whole thing.
And that's why good completion there, right on the money to Landers Green for an Eastern Illinois first down.
Now EIU.
Hey, if there's an area that can appreciate some good high school football on a Friday night, it's here in Alabama. They've got excellent football in this area, certainly in the Birmingham area. And the other thing is, I get it. Notre Dame's losses came early in the season. Now they're riding a tidal wave. Everyone goes, as Simpson's picked off. Great play. Caleb Lyons. The redshirt junior.
Caleb Lyons just playing in that hole right there. I think Ty Simpson thought he could get it over him, but Caleb Lyons can jump out of the stadium. What a great shot here. He thought he was going to fit that ball in, did not realize how high Caleb Lyons can jump. What a fantastic play.
Well, the first 9 games of this season, Alabama was plus 10 in the turnover margin. Last week, minus 3. And the Crimson Tide defense has responded. Wolf just dumps it down to Kellum. Wolf rockets it, and it's dropped. C.J. Nelson could not hang on. It was Bray Hubbard again.
Maybe you don't do well.
Simpson on a quarterback keeper. You rarely see this, and he takes it for a Crimson Tide first down.
Caden Proctor out there on wing. Here we go.
They give it to Proctor. Here's the big boy. Bounced out of bounds. 6'7", 366. Tough to bring down. The only way to stop him is bounce him out of bounds. 3 NFL quarterbacks in the quarterback room. It's been all Simpson in the first half, but hoping to see Mack and Russell in the second. Here's Kevin Riley. Tiptoes the sidelines. Plows in. There's a flag down.
In the back, not necessarily a hole. Let's see right there.
Both.
Yeah, a little bit of both, yeah. There's a good shot of it right there by our camera crew. Good job.
Riley did step out about the 5. 2nd and 18 after the hold. Simpson throws. It's caught. Down at the 2-yard line. Simpson put it right on the money. And Bakwe, the sophomore wide receiver, makes the catch, sets up 1st and goal. Right up the middle, untouched, Kevin Riley. Alabama goes 69 yards in 9 plays. And here comes the freshman, Peter Notaro.
Let's see what the crowd response is here.
Nataro has been practicing. He must have practiced 400 kicks in this second quarter. And he puts it through. Eastern Illinois only sends 3. Simpson rolls right, throws to the end zone. Jump ball! And it's intercepted. Eastern Illinois has it. Dylan Conway, the redshirt freshman, read it well. Has to be happy with how his Crimson Tide defense played in that first half. And as we start the second half, Alabama will start with the football. Cole Adams. He takes it back just near the 40.
You know, the throws have to consistently be on time. That's something he's got to do here right now.
Right on the money there. Checked it right down to Kevin Riley. Up 4 scores in the third. Mack right on target again. Finds the big tight end, Brody Dalton, who had been playing right guard in the first half, is bumped back out to his natural position at right tackle. They run it right behind him for a big gain into the red zone. A.K. Deer. He's only had 7 touches on the season, 5 already today. Play action. Mack, quick hitter, finds Cole Adams. How about the burst from Adams to take it inside the 10? He has Alabama's second and goal here. Hands it off right up the middle, pushing that pile. A.K. Deer finds the end zone, breaks the plane. And that's his first touchdown in an Alabama uniform. True freshman, Mississippi kid.
Gets his first touchdown. Not much to it. Some good surge there, but then there's a penetrating defensive lineman on there, and he just does a good job of just doing what you have to do sometimes, Jay. You got to lower your shoulder and just drive those legs, and just enough.
3rd and 12. Wolf throws, and it's dropped. And Eastern Illinois will be forced to punt it away again. We can lean on as you get to the Iron Bowl in postseason play.
Yeah, what a luxury to have a unit like this. You're not forced to constantly have to make a play and put a ball in harm's way.
Of Michael Penix, who then coached to a national championship game at Washington. Russell steps up, delivers. Still midway through this third quarter, only 1 drive for Austin Mack. Russell throwing on the run, delivers it to Marshall Pritchett. Austin Mack only got 1 series in this third quarter after Ty Simpson played the entire first half. Play action. Russell right on the money to the tight end, Caleb Edwards. Freshman to freshman. With an injury, did not play. Caleb Edwards and Marshall Pritchett, the 2 true freshmen, getting some extended burn in what could be a very vital tight end room the rest of the way. Back to throw. Rockets it. Deflected. It falls incomplete. Turnover on downs. Good stop by the Eastern Illinois defense. Look at that total yards. Wow. Alabama over 400. Eastern Illinois only 17. Cole Adams catches it already in Panthers territory. Alabama has lived. Mack steps up, decides to run. Austin Mack, tough to take down at 6'6". Those long strides, finds the end zone. Touchdown, Austin Mack.
Again, I like this look. He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, not there. I mean, look at just open up then. And he's seeing downfield. He's seeing his wide receivers. There's Derek Meadows making a great block on the outside. And that's what it's all about. I mean, the quarterback position is about making the right decision. When to throw.
3rd and 2, and another 3rd down stuff. Eastern Illinois converted the first 3rd down that they had, and then Alabama's shut the door 9 consecutive times. At quarterback, certainly.
Yeah, and that's just one of the things when you have a storied program like Alabama does, people want to be a part of it. They're going to stay a little bit longer than they would. So these running backs that just flat make some plays.
Russell steps up. Tucks and runs, the speed flying for the first down. Went airborne there.
Again, good job. You got the ability, man. Take off.
We could use going into the Iron Bowl in postseason play. Russell finds Marshall Pritchett. He's one of the players that would fit into that category, right? If Cuevas.
Got Meadows down here at the bottom, one-on-one coverage. Tall receiver.
They throw it to the opposite side, right back to Pritchett. He flies forward inside the 10. Back-to-back grabs for the talented tight end. First and goal. Right back to Young. This time he's in. 13th play of the longest drive of the afternoon for Alabama results in a touchdown.
What we've seen for many of these touchdowns today, just, you know, hat on a hat, body on a body, pushing them back.
My first thought is, well, if he's staying, why wouldn't you just say now he's staying?
Well, yeah.
So, but try and stay off the message boards, everybody.
Good luck. Good luck.
This team trying to win an SEC championship, trying to win a national championship. And he said these players are so committed to the program, into the University of Alabama. Good return there. Here's Mack throwing on the run, right on target. Some shiftiness there. Just letting them hand it off. A.K. Deere continues to pile up the carries, gain of 6 there. Hands it off to A.K. Deere, and he finds the end zone for a second time today. And the last time Alabama had 8 rushing touchdowns in a game, 1979 against Vanderbilt. Yeah,
punching this ball in.
Sweating it out on a Saturday afternoon.
There you go.
For Alabama, nice bounce back. Kalen DeBoer saying you can learn a lot from a loss. We certainly did when we lost the first game of the season to Florida State. Rattled off 8 straight wins before that loss to Oklahoma. They're hoping this win can launch into another win streak that'll result in some trophies come the end of the season. Shutout complete. And the 14th time in program history, an Alabama defense has held their opponent under 60 total yards.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance.